It does not have to be a new year, a new you. It just has to be a healthier you in the new year, you guys. Make sure you check down below in the description box where you can find the links to TLC products, including the ISOT, the NutriBurst, the Life Drops, the Resolution Drops. There's just so many things there to help you in burning fat and staying healthy. There's even the new Immune Tea, which I'm going to order. So I can't wait to try that. And I hope they get the sea moss back. But I do love the sea moss from Mint and Ocean. I'm sorry, it's supposed to be a commercial. Yes, okay? Get those TLC products from me. And do not forget that my biggest life change has been through Kiara LASHAE, Team LASHAE, ifyoucanmove.com. You guys get cute little outfits from Peja and Amari. You also check out Just Move supplements because she is helping us with the energy. Okay, this is the energy supplement. Love it. Okay, just got my protein. Gonna get me some after I work out. So yeah, y'all, down below in the description box, support. So you guys are always asking me where I get my glasses from. So I thought I would finally give y'all a real little ad, okay? Firmoo, I can't see, bitch. Okay, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. These are my new Firmoo glasses here. Super cute, right? They are prescription because I'm like totally blind. And I got these matte ones that I think are really dope. And I felt like they would go good with the fact that I no longer have hair. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you guys can use my link and give me credit and get you some glasses from Firmoo. Come on in. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hey everybody, what's up? How you doing? Happy Thursday. How y'all doing? How's your day going? I'm good. Actually feeling great. I have some topics for y'all today. I was supposed to come to y'all yesterday, but what happened was I was in traffic for a very long time yesterday on my way home from getting my nails and my feet and stuff done. So I was just kind of like, you know what? I'll just see them tomorrow because I'm tired now. I mean, it was just terrible. But usually that's why I don't go out during those times. Between 3 to 6, I try not to go out during those times. Try to go out after that or before that. But yeah, you guys, I'm back. And I have a plethora of things to talk about. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start off with Real Housewives of Atlanta. There's been a lot. So I watched this interview with Kandi and LaToya, and I didn't find any of the information new, noteworthy. I mean, I didn't even see anybody else talking about the shit. Like, it happened, and now this week, everybody wants to talk about the shit that happened in an interview, okay? I hope you guys are seeing me clearly because things are looking a little foggy. Let me X out of that. Can I get a thumbs up? Everything's good. Here, see, because my bars are low, but I know sometimes it just does that. Let me close. Child, let me close some things. Can y'all do me a favor and like the video and show YouTube that you like what I'm doing over here? Okay, yeah, let's close all of this. I don't even know why all of this is open. Like, that's just a lot. Like, what's going on? Oh my God. I'm good. I got the thumbs up. Okay. Real Housewives of Atlanta tea. Shall we get into it? Yes, we shall. So where is it at? Let's start here. Let's start with LaToya Ali. Okay. She is denying claims that her boyfriend, her new little boo that she has already created a YouTube page with, Von Ray, I think that's his name, was an escort for YouTuber Jeffree Star. She denies that. And he may have a gay history. And she don't understand what the problem is. I'm going to read to y'all what the Jasmine brand is saying in my best news voice. Okay.
Could LaToya Ali's boyfriend Von Ray be hiding a secret? On Sunday's episode of Candy Burris Tucker's web series Speak on It, YouTuber and Real Housewives of Atlanta co-star LaToya Ali guest starred to, well, speak on it. LaToya Ali addressed rumors that her boyfriend, Atlanta-based personal trainer Von Ray, used to be a male escort for the controversial YouTube star Jeffree Star. The allegations were forwarded by LaToya's estranged husband, Adam Ali. In the video titled, "Here Are the Receipts," Adam Ali provides screenshots from an unknown third party formerly associated with Von Ray that speculated that he was intimately linked to Jeffree Star and was an escort for him. Adam Ali also speculates that Von is a clout chaser and that LaToya is using Von for appearances and a narrative of happiness. While on Speak on It, LaToya responded to Candy Burris Tucker's question regarding how she felt about her estranged husband's receipts. After calling the receipts fake, LaToya stated, "First of all, Von trained Jeffree Star. Child trained where? He's in the limelight, okay? He is active in the LGBTQ community. Von trains many gay people. He also has many gay friends. What's the problem with that?" She continued, "So why is Adam making that an issue? Why is he making it seem that the guy I'm speaking to is gay? And even if he had a gay history, so what? That's something I have to deal with, not you or anyone else." And yeah, I'm with her. We can agree. I mean, honestly, so let me get this straight. Estranged husband, am I supposed to be upset? That girl is definitely doing whatever the F she wants to do. And if that includes being with a man that goes both ways, so be it. Okay? It's 2021. Women are a little bit more open to that than they used to be. Let people live. Thank you, Nita the Diva, for the super chat. Bonnie just wanted to show some love for all the hard work you do to bring us content every day on the way to 100K. Yeah. Also, great work with those workouts. Keep doing the damn thing, and y'all like the damn video. Thank you, Nita. You are greatly appreciated, love. Okay, let me clear my throat. All right, thank y'all so much for showing up today. I appreciate y'all. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into Fallon's tea, because her tea is the next tea that we gotta talk about. Okay, look at Fallon, all almondsy with that old ass man on her neck. Okay, so apparently LaToya was right, because LaToya has been screaming to the mountaintops. I feel like since the show, it wasn't even just on the Speak on It. She also said this on the show that Fallon wasn't with her husband anymore, I believe. So what? Why are you throwing, I get it, y'all got into it, but I think when people try to throw things like that out, it's just childish and stupid. You're not an adult. But either way, they was throwing slugs, so it is what it is. But they came out today, both of them, and put out statements verifying that they were getting a divorce, both of them. Okay, I don't know what exactly is going on here, but LaToya said that hubby kicked her out the empire and can't afford a flight. Meet me at the reunion. Okay, yeah, she had put that out there on Twitter right when the reunion was about to happen, because they was going back and forth. But LaToya also previously made disparaging comments about Fallon, who's in her early 30s dating a 65-year-old man who's actually 56, but Fallon shook them off. "Simon is the first man I've ever dated who is much older than me, let alone marry. You can't help who God has set up for you. You can't help who you fall in love with. Simon and I make a perfect duo." Okay, that's what she said in February. Listen, I'm not mad. What goes on between people is nobody else's business. Okay? But don't act like somebody was making up a rumor about you when your tea was true. But I will also say this. When LaToya threw that out at her, I never saw her dispute it until these statements here. Like on the show, I don't think I saw her dispute it, but they could have edited it out because I feel like she said that shit to her on the show. But either way, she said the rumor came from a miserable person. Girl, but y'all breaking up now? Okay. I mean, that's unfortunate. Nobody wants the families to break up, okay? But don't try to act like somebody was out here making up shit about you when that's exactly what was going on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just be quiet. Shh. Shh. Don't say nothing. I like Fallon. I'm not saying I don't like her. I just kind of feel like, girl. Let's put it back a little bit. I'm going to take this picture down. I didn't have to look at it that long. That's terrible. Let's go ahead and move on, you guys. Let's move on from Real Housewives to Dave Chappelle. So Dave Chappelle did this really interesting interview with Naomi Campbell. And he said something that made me want to read it to you guys so we can have a discussion. Like, he said something, okay? He said he wants to move to Africa. And everybody always thought that Dave packed up and moved to Africa after the whole thing happened with Comedy Central. But no, he took a vacay, okay? He's been out here in, Sandusky, Ohio or some shit, some random white place, that's middle America, ripping the fields. Hugh. Like, he's been out here like that for a while. But let me read to y'all what the Jasmine brand is saying. I watched the majority of this interview, and it's a very good interview. They're actually really good friends, Naomi and Dave Chappelle, so they have like a history and stories to tell. So the interview was quite good. I mean, and it's just the interview of two Black people that have done exceptionally well in their lives and been around other exceptional Black people, and it's just incredible to listen to the stories. I'm just telling y'all. Hold on, let me get a drink. Like the video, please. Show me with your people. Show me with your people. Show me with your people. Okay. So, on a recent episode of Naomi Campbell's podcast, No Filter with Naomi, Dave Chappelle announced that Stevie Wonder inspired him to consider relocating to Africa. In his candid conversation with Naomi Campbell, Dave Chappelle claimed that immediately following his 40th birthday, he had somewhat of an epiphany regarding what he wants out of life. He said, "I want to build something that will last beyond me." This revelation set the tone for a follow-up question by Naomi Campbell. Where do you want to go now in 2021? Where do you want your reach to go? In response, Dave Chappelle explained, well, Stevie Wonder said in the press recently that he wanted to move to Ghana. Now, those of us in the room that know Stevie personally, he said this thing many times through the years that we've known him. But this last time he said it, what he said is, he said, "I'm moving to Ghana so that I can be valued and respected more." That's almost exactly the phrasing he used. And you got to think, as a Black American, who amongst us is more valued or respected than Stevie Wonder? He continued. The idea that he would feel this way at this stage in his life and in his career. He goes on to say, "I would do this for my grandchildren so that they wouldn't have to worry about that," which is a very ominous thing to say because clearly this is going to last for the foreseeable future. And to see him decide to make that move, I want it to go. Further explaining his rationale, Dave Chappelle continues with, "Stevie Wonder is the soul of American culture. And if the soul leaves the body, then this thing is dead. And I'll go. I'll follow him over there, or I'll go myself. I'll do it for him." Naomi Campbell was highly supportive of Chappelle's endeavor, even connecting him with David Adjaye, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, a skilled architect from Ghana, and encouraging him to visit the entire African continent. Chappelle also touches on business-related points of his prospective move, acknowledging his inspiration of opening a comedy club in Ghana, as well as the Netflix and sales data indicates he is a popular. He is popular among African-based audiences. Like, I didn't read this beforehand. Like, whatever. But anyway, interview was really dope. And the reason why I wanted to talk about that is because I've said that for a while. As soon as it is easier to travel, I wanted to go to Africa and travel there and go to different places in Africa, starting with the West Coast, then South Africa, and maybe eventually Northern, just depending on where, because, You know, I'm sure things can be expensive. But yes, Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, the Gambia, the Ivory Coast. There's so many places that I want to go. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. And I also understand the feeling of Black people feeling the need to go back to places where we're the majority so we don't have to go through these things. And I feel like it doesn't negate the fact that there are things to be worked on, feared, fixed everywhere. Everywhere you go, there's something that needs to be fixed as far as I'm concerned. But I also feel like Black people do themselves a disservice when their response is, no, I want to stay here and fight. We built this too. And it's like, yeah, we did. And we shouldn't exactly let it go, but there's nothing wrong with having a foothold in other places, especially the place that we come from. I said, that's ours too. Like, that's ours too. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Americans, and a lot of times African Americans specifically, don't understand what Africa really is. Like, Africa is the Garden of Eden. Not to say it doesn't have its problems, but nobody's on the streets starving in Africa like they try to make you seem. Because in some places, the mangoes grow out of the damn sidewalk. I'm not saying it is everywhere is the best place. You have to find somewhere that's good for you. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of issues as far as like the conservatism and people being religious and how they feel about gay people and all of this shit. There's so many things that are issues. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I feel like African Americans need to start making the shift so that we can affect things there. Because I think other ethnicities of people see the value in Africa. So they go there and they buy it up in fucking droves. And then they kick all of the Black people out. They like to gentrify. Okay? So definitely a conversation to be had and something for people to think about, because I think often we don't want to think about that. I think we've also been conditioned to think that Africa is, the desert, that Africa is somewhere that we could not have Wi-Fi or some shit like that. But if you look on YouTube, if you look on Instagram, there are people from everywhere on here. So that lets you know that it is a possible thing. Okay. Yes, come on now with your plans to go. Yes. The Chinese are taking over Jamaica and Haiti. Yes. So I think that whenever it is, feasible for Black people, we should be buying property in these other places. Like, stop allowing the erasure. And I think a part of the erasure is taking property and land away from people. And that's something they love to do. Thank you, Dolores Diggs, for the super chat. Thanks for keeping me company, Bondy. I had my myomectomy surgery this morning, and the hospital is not allowing visitors due to COVID restrictions. Being alone after surgery sucks. Thank you for going live. Oh, I'm glad that I'm able to keep you company, and I hope everything went well and that you recover well, my love. All right. Sending you good energy. Thank you for the super chat. So y'all, let's move on from there. Let's talk about Waka Flocka. as if there aren't other things that we can talk about. But I wanted to talk about Waka Flocka, y'all, because I listen to Waka Flocka's music often. And so whenever he says or does something stupid, for some reason I'm always like, why Flocka? Why Keen? So y'all, rapper Waka Flocka Flame's philanthropic work is getting recognized by former President Donald Trump. Donald Trump awarded Waka Flocka Flame, born Joaquin James Malphurs, with a Lifetime Achievement Award for his work with Chicago's nonprofit, Daughter of Destiny. The charity helps give women food, work, a sense of community, and healing. See, one of the reasons why I like Waka. Apostle Dr. Bridget Outlaw awarded Waka Flocka Flame with the honor in Atlanta Friday. The certificate he received salutes his lifelong commitment to being a stronger nation through volunteer service. Waka Flocka celebrated the honor on Instagram, posing with Outlaw. He was all smiles as he continued the caption, Lifetime Achievement Award. I got to thank my pastor/big sister, Apostle Dr. Bridget C. Outlaw, for teaching and guiding me on this journey. God got us on. I'm just honored. Okay, he also said, shout out to my president and acknowledgement of Donald Trump. In a video obtained by TMZ, he receives the medal and says, I just want to thank President Trump for recognizing me. Thank Bridget. Just thank everybody for loving me. Donald Trump reportedly signed off on the award before he officially left office in January. So here's the thing. I'm not even upset at him for thanking Donald Trump because he did sign off on the award and you did get the award, and it's not like you don't deserve the award. So yeah, thank everybody involved for giving you the award. Fine. But that comment about, my president, it was just kind of like, he's not the president. He's not the president. And I already have seen some of these comments he's made about Joe Biden. So I just kind of feel like, Waka, why you gotta be like this? Like, there's just, this area of ignorance that must persist and remain no matter what. You know what I mean? And it can be exhausting because he has redeemable qualities. Okay. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. He says outlandish, ignorant fucking things. But I think that a lot of times Waka has some redeemable qualities. Like, I think there's a sincereness. Like, I think he cares about the things that he cares about. And a lot of times that includes being of service. And I appreciate that about him because there are so many people that don't give a fuck about being of service, that don't care about volunteering. Even when they have money, they don't care about helping other people. You know what I'm saying? So I never want to shit on people like him because I do feel like he has been consistently somebody that, cares to do things to help and benefit other people and use his celebrity in a positive way. But at the same time, it's like he always has to say something that puts himself on the opposite side of how most, civilized motherfuckers should feel at this point. My president, boy, if you don't sit down somewhere. I'm moving on from there because I don't want to keep going. And we're going to go sad just in preparation for your emotions. We're going to talk about this Makhia Bryant case. And y'all know, normally I don't like to talk about things like this because it is very upsetting to me. And I like my channel to be something that is a place where people can go and, not have to think about the things that bother them like this. Somebody's at the door, baby. I like people to come to me and feel relief or feel good or just be able to be distracted from other shit that might make them feel bad. But I want to talk about this because of the angle and because of the things that I have heard people saying about this situation. So I'm going to read what the Jasmine Brand is saying, and then we'll talk about the various different opinions about this case and how I feel about it. Okay. All right. So as the nation was focused on the verdict of Derek Chauvin's trial in relation to George Floyd's murder, 16-year-old Makhia Bryant was gunned down by an officer of the Columbus Police Department in Ohio. Body cam footage of the incident was released shortly thereafter, and the police officer in question is currently under standard investigation by the Columbus Police Department. In the video of the Tuesday incident, an officer is seen approaching the scene of what appears to be a domestic disturbance, where Makhia can be seen scuffling with two young women. One falls to the ground early on in the video, and Makhia can be seen swiftly approaching the other woman with a knife in hand. The officer then lethally shot Makhia. Makhia was reportedly living in a foster home at the time of her death, and family members claimed that the incident stemmed from an altercation with others living in the foster home at the time. Her aunt, Hazel Bryant, also revealed that Makhia herself was the one who called 911 after being threatened by older kids, according to NPR. Black Lives Matter protests sprang up within Columbus shortly after the shooting, with many troubled at the fact that this incident occurred around the same moment that many were rejoicing in the Derek Chauvin guilty verdicts. As previously reported, Derek Chauvin was found guilty on all charges after he pinned his knee on George Floyd's neck for 9 minutes last spring. It did feel like the man did it out of anger. It did feel like, oh, he didn't get away with it. I'm mad. So when I pull up on this scene of black people and I feel away and I have an opportunity to kill somebody because I feel like, oh, if I don't kill her, she's going to kill that girl. I have an excuse now. I think all of those thoughts can go through somebody's head in the 15 seconds it took him to roll up, pull out his gun, and shoot that girl dead 4 times in the damn chest, even though she was not coming towards him with the knife. And then after on the scene, he yelled, "Blue Lives Matter." That wasn't in the article, but the portion of the video that I saw, because I would not watch the murder, because I don't do that. I don't need to watch somebody be killed in order to feel the pain and the universal consciousness of what we constantly go through whenever these things happen. He just so happened to be so pale. I was just like, yeah, white nationalist, feeling some type of way, goes to this black neighborhood where he should not be policing, and pulls out his gun in response to a fight with a knife instead of a taser, instead of saying, hey, stop. Nothing to de-escalate the situation whatsoever. And there are people who feel like his response was necessary because she could have stabbed somebody else. And this is what I want to say to that. You are a civilian, which is why you feel that there was nothing else that could have been done. There was something else that could have been done, especially when somebody is defending themselves and they called you. You could have done more than pull your gun and start shooting as soon as you got out of the car. It was a knife. I have seen white police officers not pull their gun on white people with weapons. People that are lunging at them with the weapons, people that are running, people that are trying to fight them, people that are reaching for guns. And I've seen these white people detain these other white people without murdering them. So I'm sorry for anybody that feels that that was a reasonable response to this situation. You don't know what you are talking about, which is why you are not a police officer. And someone who thinks that that was a reasonable response should not be a police officer. He needs to go to jail because he yelled "Blue Lives Matter" as if blue lives exist. They don't. Unless some aliens are walking around here with blue skin, you are a white person that is allowed to get away with something because of a system of racism that tells police officers they can get away with killing black people because they used to chase down slaves. And the hatred is ever changing and evolving. And just as we're rejoicing that one person doesn't get to get away with such malice, oh, now he's on suicide watch. Do you think we're surprised? We're not surprised. That's what y'all do. That's what y'all do. Tia Beckfoot, or Beckin, whatever her name is, Tia Becker, from, what is it, Love and Hip Hop? Y'all remember her? She says she blames the community. And when she explained herself, I fully understood what she said. And honestly, I did not disagree with her. She said she felt like it was the community's fault as well because there were so many adults that were standing around watching this shit happen and recording it, and nobody stepped in. Nobody did anything to help the girl while the altercation was going on. And when you put that in a framework of her being in a foster home, which means that people were supposed to be responsible for her and the other girls involved, that means that this situation should not have been allowed to get to this place. She called the police and still had to fight them off with a knife because 2 girls were trying to attack her. So that means, where the fuck were the adults that are supposed to be in charge of the foster home? Why were they all these adults outside in the community standing around, not helping, not trying to intervene? Not to mean that that's everybody's responsibility, but that's a part of the fucking problem. A part of the problem is that we don't feel a responsibility to get involved in our own neighborhoods with these kids. They're not your kids, so you don't care. But then when somebody pulls up and shoots them dead in the fucking street, now you care. Not to say, I'm sorry, not to compare those two things, y'all, because at the end of the day, the cop is fucked up. I don't care. Cop's fucked up by himself, all by himself. Okay? She shouldn't have had to call the police is what I'm saying. She shouldn't have been in that situation if there were adults that were responsible for these kids around. I don't know. I don't know why that's happening. Saki, I don't know what's going on today with that. Okay, that's real haterish. I see the Patreon one. I see the Instagram one. But y'all pray for that lady, for that girl's family, okay? Because she was a little girl, 16 years old, was a fucking child. J. Ray, thank you for the super chat. If mass shooters can be detained without even tasing, I don't know why people, especially our own, keep saying he was justified shooting first, like people rip to her. I don't know what that last part meant, but I understand what you mean, and thank you for the super chat. And I totally agree. It is so upsetting when I see Black people saying that shit. It's so upsetting to continue to argue with anybody about police brutality and the way Black people are gunned down just with no consideration for life, no consideration for the fact that it's a child. Just you're allowed to be scared, overreactionary, and kill somebody, and that should just be allowed to happen. I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me. And I'm just real tired of it. And I'm mad that you wouldn't even let us have a day. You wouldn't even let us have a day for something that was just one victory out of the thousands of cases of y'all doing this shit to people without any, real consequences, repercussions, or justice. It's just exhausting and it's tiring. And I really would like for it to stop. I would. For real. And I would like for y'all not to push Black people to the point of getting ignorant about this the way it could be. I'm just saying, can we not? Can y'all fix this before it has to be burnt down to the ground? This is one of the reasons why everybody wants to go somewhere else, be somewhere else. Because it's just unreal that y'all can't get over this, that y'all can't stop just killing people and act like y'all got sense. Like, it's just so just ridiculous. And I don't understand it. I just don't get it. Y'all, let's move on. Okay. So, that's the last depressing topic. Just so y'all know, I wanted to squeeze it in and get it out because it is sad. Okay. But y'all, let's talk about Ezekiel Clary and Robert Kelly. Okay, say that a whole bunch of times fast. Anyway, so you guys, Ezekiel Clary, an ex-girlfriend of controversial former R&B singer. Is he a former R&B singer? I don't know if you can former somebody. How you gonna former somebody? You may not be currently recording, but the songs are still out there. Anyway, R. Kelly, fine. Y'all know this was his little girlfriend. All right, one of the little girlfriends. She was the first one to get her mind right and leave him alone. But anyway, Ezekiel Clary finally has some answers regarding the fiery destruction of her car. In June 2020, Ezekiel Clary claimed that an unknown individual set her car ablaze and attempted to do the same to her home. She wrote, "Someone not only set my car on fire at 3 a.m., but they also made a gas line around my entire house with intentions to burn my entire home down. It was something that was premeditated. But the fact that someone would go to that extreme to harm me is sickening. It is." However, the unknown arsonist's identity has been revealed as Michael Williams, a known associate of R. Kelly. On April 19th, Michael Williams admitted to setting Ezekiel Clary's car on fire in an attempt to silence her by way of intimidation. He reportedly did so because in addition to Clary being romantically linked to R. Kelly, she is also reportedly a witness to some of his criminal misdeeds. As a result of a plea deal, Michael Williams is being charged with 1 count of arson, and the witness tampering charge has been dropped. However, R. Kelly's lawyer, Steve Greenberg, disputes the accusation of his connection to Michael Williams, tweeting, "This is irresponsible to call this an R. Kelly associate. They have never met or spoken. Kelly had nothing to do with him or his crime." Clary has not publicly addressed the verdict against Williams. Steve, you're a liar. You're a liar. This is exactly what R. Kelly does. This is why he needs to be in jail. Why is she taking model pictures next to the car? Child, I'm trying to why you needed to be cute next to the burnt out car, bitch. Explain that to me. Oh my God. They just be doing so much. They be doing so much. She is definitely posing next to the burnt out car. I don't understand people, y'all. Oh my God. She had to look cute while she showed y'all her burnt out car. Yo, what be wrong with people? Oh my God. Yeah, I said that was the last sad story, but I lied. let's go to this one. Okay. Let's talk about this and get this over with. Okay. Because this is also very sad. Y'all, let's talk about Baby Blue. I'm upset about it. Y'all know I like Baby Blue from Pretty Ricky. Okay. But they said that Pretty Ricky's Baby Blue reveals he was in a coma in first statement since being shot, as I'm still in ICU, but I'm on the road to recovery. So let me read y'all the original story first. Okay. Prayers are going out for Pretty Ricky member Baby Blue, who is suffering serious injuries after being shot in Miami. Okay. He was in the ICU in the Miami hospital and is on a breathing machine due to COVID. His mother and father are the only ones who have been able to visit him. Okay. In a graphic video shared by Hollywood Unlocked, Baby Blue is seen laying on the floor as a man screams over his body, and a woman is heard saying, she calling him, she calling him. Baby Blue moves his legs slightly as others gather around and put him on his side. The woman recording instructs, leave him on his side, don't move him. Okay, I'm not about to play that or listen to that. He was allegedly shot in an armed robbery that went bad. His team told the publication. He is said to be in critical condition as he fights for his life while receiving treatment in a local hospital. What kind of robbery? This is what it said on his in the DMs. Attempted robbery fails after VH1's Love and Hip Hop Miami reality TV star Baby Blue Whoa of Pretty Ricky shuts down 2 armed men. Courageous rapper was shot and left in critical condition fighting for his life in Miami hospital. I like the way y'all spinning this. What was he robbed of? Details? It says Baby Blue attempted to grab the gun from one of the 2 suspects to protect his cousin. The suspects were allegedly trying to take a gold necklace. The bullet is said to have gone through his shoulder and hit his lung. His cousin is shown screaming for help in a video that has gone viral. The suspects left before police got to the scene. No one has been arrested yet. Damn. I hope they arrest them. And then the update was Baby Blue has broken his silence while in the hospital. He updated fans with a social media post that read, thank you everyone for your thoughts and prayers. I'm still in ICU, but I'm on the road to recovery. The bullet traveled through my lungs, is stuck in my back. I have to learn to breathe and walk again. Oh my God. I have a great medical team there at the hospital. God got me. Love, Blue. Oh my God, Blue. Oh my God, y'all. I don't want to cry. But like hearing that somebody has to like learn how to walk again, y'all, that shit is upsetting. Hey, Baby Hustler, thank you for the super chat. Glad I could join today. I'm sorry this happened to Baby Blue. I hope he gets well soon. Me too. I listen, I'm not gonna lie. Nigga got their questions about the robbery, but nobody deserves to get shot and left for dead like that. That shit's terrible, man. But anyway, y'all, that's what was going on with him. Let's move on to Chet Hanks, because the thirstiness and the cultural appropriation never abounds. So because I think Chet keeps trying to like get the attention of Black people, and whenever we just wigger him, he gets upset and tries to come back again. Like, I think he keeps doing things to try to be seen by Black folk. And Black folk just be like, but we don't see you, son. But we don't see you. You can't see us. We don't see you. Okay, like, a little bit. But anyway, let me read to y'all what they're saying. While Lizzo has set her sights on Avengers star Chris Evans, Chet Hanks has eyes on the Truth Hurts singer. Earlier this week, Lizzo revealed that she slid in Chris Evans' DMs while she was drunk. She said in the video she doesn't think there's a chance they'll actually get married. But now the son of Tom Hanks is shooting his shot with her. He told her on his Instagram stories, if it don't work out with Captain America, I'm here, baby. WBS BQS. Okay? WBS stands for White Boy Summer, which Chet Hanks put out a declaration for recently and released a song of the same name. BQS stands for Black Queen Summer. Lizzo has yet to respond because she does not want to be your little Black science project for the week. No, thank you. Meanwhile, Chet Hanks is being sued by his ex, Kiana Parker, for $1 million. She alleges he physically assaulted her throughout their relationship. She claims he was physically abusive during a trip to New Orleans last October. He was in the city to film Your Honor for Showtime. Parker alleges he grabbed me by the wrist, forcefully pulled me into him, telling me we were going back to the hotel room during a dispute. Okay, she added that once in the room, Chet allegedly became aggressive and hostile about what transpired earlier and started harassing me verbally and forcefully shoving me. Okay, they broke up on January 6th, but things escalated again on January 8th when she went to the home to get her things. She claimed Chet was extremely aggressive, followed her around the home, and was hostile. He was. And that's when she picked up that pot and swung it at him. She did. Yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess. So I do feel like, you know, he's trying to make white boy summer happen, which is like trying to make fetch happen. And it's like, Gretchen, it's not happening, Gretchen. Let it go. Let it go, Gretchen. Thank you, Jersey girl, for the super chat. Yeah, I mean, like, you can't just be white and rich. You got to try to, like, appropriate culture, be annoying, be abusive, and then want to throw out, you know, words and shit. I know he be throwing out N-words, you know, just words he shouldn't be ghetto. Like, fuck you, Chet. Anyway, thank you, DJ House, for the super sticker love. Thank you, Elena Brown. This is all systematic and it's exhausting. They won't acknowledge the racism in this country. We shouldn't have to fear. Love you, Monty. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Love you back. And no, we should not. It is exhausting living here. And that's just the truth of the matter. It's exhausting living here. Okay. And you guys, this is the last story. Okay. This is the last story. I got through them today, didn't I? I'm going to do a check before I leave, but white boy summer sounds crazy. It's scary. It does, right? Doesn't it make you feel like pitchforks? Things ablaze, tiki torches. Y'all know sometimes actors give you real, like, energy. They be a bad guy and you be like, this nigga, I can't stand this nigga. This nigga gives me real weird bad guy energy. That's because they be a bad guy in real life, allegedly. Okay, listen. I'm about to talk about this guy. Okay, Superfly actor. I think it's Kaline. Is it Kaline? I think it's Kaline. Kaline Walker, released on reduced bail due to COVID-19, accused of sexually assaulting multiple women. Okay, so Kaline Walker is out and about once again. Back in late 2018, Superfly actor and rapper Kaline Walker was arrested and accused of assaulting multiple aspiring models he met through social media. He was slapped with 9 counts of sexual assault charges for incidents reportedly taking place between 2016 and 2018, and his bail was originally set at $1,080,000. Last month, Kaline Walker was released on bail. However, reports have recently come out alleging that Walker's bail was ultimately reduced from its original $1,080,000 to the ongoing pandemic, due to the ongoing pandemic. The exact amount of his reduced bail is currently unknown. Sadly, some of his alleged victims became aware of the news through social media, as none of them were formally notified of Walker's release. One alleged victim, Jeray Nolani, reacted to the news and told Fox 8, "It makes me feel like girls and young girls are not valued." She continued, "Women are not valued. Sexual assault survivors are not valued." Another alleged victim, Sydney Stanford, shared similar sentiments. That just tells you right there how little they care about the girls in this case. R&B singer Kehlani also publicly shown her support for the alleged victims in the case and condemned his release. She tweeted, "He was released on bail and is back shooting photography of people, how he started assaulting people in the first place, many of which were minors." Oh, wow. Walker maintains his innocence amid these accusations. He can maintain whatever he would like. I would just say, don't be excited to see this nigga love young girls. Don't be excited to see him. Don't be wanting him to take your picture. Don't be trying to holler at him on the gram. Thank you, Panda 3031, for the super chat. Tom Hanks needs to come get his son. Sir, tell your boy stop trolling black women and leave us alone. We don't want him. We don't. Thank you so much, honestly, Crystal, for the super chat. I feel like it's been white boy summer for the past 400 years. We good on that. I agree. I agree with that sentiment. I really do. It's been white boy summer for a long time. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know this. It's been that. It's always that. That's why you're allowed to do what you're doing right now. Hijacking movements. Okay? But yes, this dude right here, don't be out here being excited to meet him because he was on a show you like or a movie you like. Don't be excited to let him take your picture just in case. I'm not saying he did it. The court is. Them girls said that he did. I'm just saying, be safe. I am going. Oh, I took it out the title. That was from yesterday. Listen, Deja Bragg. Thank you for the super chat. They let him out for COVID, but people in jail for a blunt in a sock. Shaking my head. Y'all know it was because he had enough money to get a good lawyer. So what happened with the baby was making fun of this like white lady on a plane. He was on a private jet. And him and his homeboy was sitting there like laughing and ribbing his lady because he was like, really, all the money we spent on this private jet and she couldn't comb her hair before she came into work today. And honestly, at first I was like, he's an asshole. I can't stand him. But then I was like, well, he not lying. She looked a mess. She looked like she just finished fucking and she came to work and didn't even care to put a comb through her head. And if it was a black woman and she had came in there with her braids all neat, y'all might have sent her home because, you know, y'all feel like ethnic hair isn't neat. So there are so many things that go through your mind. He didn't mention the black aspect, but that's how I thought about it. Now, do I feel like he needed to be rude and say the shit out loud and make the lady feel uncomfortable? No, I didn't. But I also didn't exactly disagree with what he said because her hair did look a mess. Yeah, we said that. It was disrespectful. He is an asshole. But if y'all would have saw her hair, because I was ready to be mad at him. I really was. But then I saw her hair and I was just like, yeah. Flight attendants have such short notice for a private flight. That is understandable, ma'am. But it only take a white lady 2 seconds to run a little comb through her little hair. Put it in a ponytail, bitch. But I'm just saying, as a black woman, I feel like, you know, there's always extra stress on us to appear neat and perfect. So for me, like, I'm not mad at him for feeling like we just paid all this money for this private jet. Why that lady couldn't comb her hair? I'm not mad at him. I wouldn't have said this shit out loud, but it's probably something I would have whispered to my husband. I'd have been like, look at this bitch. We paid all this money. Look at this bitch here. I'm just being honest. Y'all can be mad at me all y'all want to. I'm just being honest with y'all. Like, you know, you can sit up here and act like you don't talk shit about people, but I'm not about to act like, you know, if I had seen her, I wouldn't have turned to my husband and been like, where do you think she came from last night? Like, I'm here for a messy bun. I'm here for it, but it was really like it was really like somebody had done some things to that shit, okay? But I'm gonna tell you what it is, though. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Do y'all know how often we be on Instagram Live and I be saying some kitchen table talk shit because we on Instagram Live? I'm just saying, like, I understand when you out here, like, he recorded her and posted it. I thought they was on live. He did post that shit. I wouldn't have saved it. I would have deleted it. But he the baby, so they probably screenshot that shit even if he did delete it. Yeah, nah, he's ignorant. I don't like him. I don't. I'm just saying that I wasn't exactly, you know, not understanding how he felt once I saw her hair. I thought we was about to be talking about him coming at some black girl because her weave didn't blend or something like that. But that lady really did look like, you know, somebody had just finished, you know, knocking her socks loose. Knocking her socks loose. She gonna sue him. Hey, if she could get money out of him for that, by all means. By all means. I'm not mad at her. You gonna learn one day to stop acting like a fucking child, the baby. You are an adult. You are a grown man. You have millions of followers. You should not have done that. That was not cute. It just wasn't a lie. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Thank you to Leisha Nicole for the super chat. Are you gonna be reviewing season 2 of Bigger? I hope so. I'm gonna attempt to. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was not expecting it to be a white lady who hair was just like boom. You know what I'm saying? I am not reviewing 20s. I watch 20s, but I will not review it. Come to Black Pride in September. Ooh, child. A bitch miss a good Black Pride. Listen, my college days. But anyway, that's all I got today. That's all I got. Y'all, I know I have to watch this new second season of The Circle. It looks like it's going to be good, but I haven't gotten into it yet. Y'all, I'm actually right now what I'm watching. I just started watching Cruel Summer, which is a freeform show, and it's good. I love me a whodunit. I love me a mystery. I love me a what the going on because I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? But that's only had 2 episodes. I'm also binge watching Good Trouble because I used to watch the Fosters back in the day, and so Good Trouble is a spinoff from the Fosters, and it's in season 3 right now, so I'm starting over. And no, I did not watch The Handmaid's. I started it and I was like, this is too depressing for me. No, thank you. As a Black person who is like, you know, empathetic and like open emotionally, I really watch things from an open standpoint and let it take me on the emotional ride. A lot of times, a lot of people don't watch shit like I watch shit. Like I really, you know, allow the story to like happen to me when I watch shit. So I don't like to always watch things that put me in a negative, you know, emotional state. The Handmaid's Tale puts me in a negative emotional state because shit like that can happen. Everybody act like shit like that can't happen, but shit like that can happen. Okay, yes, they say it's the white woman slavery. Thank you, Dolores Diggs, but there are Black women a part of it, so you can't just say that. Not sure if you're already talking about this, Bondi, but do you plan on reviewing Run the World premiering on Stars this May? I saw the preview. I love me some Brisha Webb, so I'm definitely going to watch it for that first episode, see how I feel about it. I know for sure for the ladies first panel, we'll probably be talking about it. Also, y'all don't forget about the ladies first panel tonight. We're going to be on Nisi's channel, so y'all make sure to come and see us tonight for 8 p.m. Central. I hope we don't be late because me and Lyric going to get something to eat, you know, before. So I'll be loose as a goose. Don't get me started by the time we start the video. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all come and see Drunk Bondi tonight on Nisi's channel because that is probably what is going to go down. Me and Lyric are definitely going to watch Mortal Kombat tomorrow or probably Saturday because I know it comes out tomorrow. No, I did not watch them because, like I said, I do not feel like being upset in that way, and I know it will upset me. And you know, no, thank you. But yeah, those shows that I'm currently watching. Yes, Cruel Summer is good, right? Oh my god, yeah. Them was so confusing. Them was excessive, just unresolved. Yeah, see, that's why I know thank you. That's why I know thank you. For what? For what? No, thank you. I know y'all like me tipsy. A lot of y'all say y'all like Drunk Bondi, you know, which is really Tipsy Bondi because I don't get up here and do anything drunk. I just couldn't do it. I'd fall asleep. And we go drink and then drink coffee after. So I know how to balance myself out and everything. I drink my water while it's happening, y'all. So yeah. I hope y'all will come and join us tonight on Nisi's channel. But either way, I love you guys. I hope y'all enjoy the live today. And if more happens, y'all might see me tomorrow. Okay? So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share me with your people. Share me on your Instagram stories. I love to see it. I appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all